My name is Kevin Cleary, and on this channel I'm going to be doing a lot of different content that is going to be covering topics that a lot of ad their content creators are going to be looking to avoid. Today we're going to be covering a topic that I feel is very much necessary for the greater good of society. So let's get into it.
Weak people that don't like strength are dangerous.
So what I'm playing right here is a clip that's going to very much explain what I'm trying to say in this video that I'm doing right here. Of course, I'm going to explain it much better than this little clip will, but let's play this real quick.
Dangerous because they want to suppress everything. That's what's spooky about it. Weak people scare the shit out of me, more than even like totalitarians do sometimes, because they eventually become totalitarian. You know, it's like the bullied become the bullies. You know, they want payback.
What I've noticed recently is nerds have become the bullies. They become the ones that can unleash their anger on others because they were the ones that were getting their feelings hurt before and all of this. It is definitely something that is provable, but it is also something we can learn a lot from. So let's get into that. The title of this definitely will offend some people, but someone needs to say it. Times have changed, and with the new evolution of all of laws and all of these different things that society looks at to be okay or the proper way of doing things, allows new opportunity for people to bend those laws and bend the rules. Is this a surprise at all, or is this just something that we should have known from other different laws being broken in the past? No, it's not a surprise at all, but the fact that it is so visible and so in our faces is something that is very interesting and something that we have to take notice of. What we see today is even trolling by the highest of class people. People that are supposed to be billionaires, people that are supposed to hold high status, are using very childish ways to get their points across, which, hey, it is what it is. It is a very useful and a very effective way of getting a point across. If you can put it in a funny way, then the message will be delivered very much easy than it would be if you were to try to muscle that person into agreeing with you. The person's not going to want to agree with you if you force it down their throats. But when I say nerds have become the bullies, this very much seems to be true due to what society now seems to push as an agenda. And what I'm saying when I say that is it seems to be that people want to push laziness or the lack of trying onto people. They will call you tryhards or just make fun of you for actually having a strong work ethic. This, I'm not too sure, but it seems like this was never a thing in the past. So, is this something that we should take notice of? And if we should, why? It is definitely something that could set us back a lot. Of course, evolution is something that seems to be real, and it seems to be something that could possibly be stunted. There is a lot of different animals that have had their evolution stunted due to being put into zoos or just being taken out of their real environment. But when we put ourselves into this cyber world where we base all of our beliefs and all of our judgments based upon what we heard from someone on the web, then we definitely are leaving ourselves a little bit vulnerable for the lack of proper information, which, hey, it is what it is. What I did notice was when I first heard this try hard thing, it was back in elementary school, which I kind of safely can assume that has been something that has been used by the weaker man for eternity. People have probably always made up for their insecurities by calling someone a tryhard or saying that they are this or that due to the fact that they have skills in a position that other person doesn't have skills in. With that said, though, we see this on a mass level now. Even in workplaces, I can safely say the place that I work at today, people seem to push the laziness on you. And if someone is a hard worker, they're gonna throw all of the work onto their plate. I'm not gonna say that they're throwing it all onto my plate, but I see this with other people as well. People who will take the initiative and will put themselves into the position to be the lead position, they will be the ones that get dumped off all of the work. So, with all of this said, is this something that is different from what it used to be? Maybe not. Is it getting worse? For sure. At the end of the day, what this really reminds me of is the quote that has been passed on for generations and generations, and that is that hard times make hard men. Hard men make soft times. Soft times make soft men, and soft men make hard times. Well, we're in a time right now where soft men are making times very much hard for anyone that is trying to put their better foot forward. So, is this a time that we have to fold over and fall into that weakness of thought? No. I think this is the time to shine, and this is the time to actually put your better foot forward, because you're going to stand out right now. There's so many people that are just trying to fit in and just trying to be part of the crowd. So if you take the step forward, watch, they're all going to follow. So much love and appreciation for you watching this. I know times are very tough right now, but the only way they get better is if you try to actually put all the pieces together. This is a puzzle at the end of the day. We're living in this weird game that is similar to chess, similar to a puzzle, similar to all these weird games that we are set to base our lives upon. But at the end of the day, love and respect is the big thing. So whether or not the person was someone that was into playing cards, playing with action figures, whatever, those people now becoming the ones that want to take out their anger on others is not okay. So it is what it is. It is something that we're going to have to learn from, and maybe I'm not fully correct about this, but I'm trying to put the pieces together. So much love and respect to anyone that follows along in this journey.